Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 14 of Civilization 6 as China. And we're still going for our cultural win. I think we're in a good position to get it now. It's just a matter of spamming out tourism faster than the AI can. Unfortunately, as much as I've had a lot of fun with playing Civilization 6, it's still suffering some really bad AI issues. And it's to the point now where the game is pretty much won or lost in the first 50 to 100 turns. If you get a bad start where you're next to a particularly aggressive neighbour or you're unlucky enough to start next to some barbarian camps, it can really slow your entire game down and cause a lot of problems. However, if you can survive those first 50 turns, going on to win the game is not that much of a problem at all. We've already seen one instance where an AI I was at war with had a city with no walls or defences, completely surrounded, but failed to take it. We've got Germany down here in 1804 AD, turn 273, still using warriors, slingers. They don't even have archers. They've got warriors, slingers, and spearmen. You don't need any resources to upgrade spearmen to pikemen. You don't need any resources to upgrade slingers into archers or even into crossbows. And in fact, you don't even need resources, I don't think, to upgrade them into field cannons either. You do need iron to upgrade the warriors into swordsmen, and you need niter to upgrade swordsmen into musketmen, and it's quite possible that they just don't have any. And I think that is one of the big problems with the mechanics in Civilization 6, is that you really need to spam cities to try and get some of these strategic resources, and the chances of you getting one copy, let alone two, are pretty rare. The chances of there being an AI who has one spare they're willing to trade is even rarer, and if an AI does have one that they've got spare, the chances of being friendly enough with an AI to get them to agree to a trade is even rarer still. Now bear in mind, what I am playing on here is post-patch. This is actually after the fall 2016 patch that is supposed to sort a lot of these issues. So you want to buy truffles from me for cocoa and some gold per turn. I'll accept that deal. We did a deal with him a little while ago where we took one of his great works from him, slow his tourism down a little bit and improve our own. There's still lots of religious units around here that I'm disliking. Hopefully Greece and England. You might not be able to tell on YouTube. The colours might be too similar, but the missionary there is English and the apostle is Greek. They may just fight amongst themselves, which would be nice. I don't really want to attack either of these units with my Inquisitor, even though we could go ahead and use this Inquisitor to finish off that missionary. Then it would leave my Inquisitor exposed, so I think we will wait on that one. What I will do, however, is move my Apostle back onto the holy site so that we can heal up. And we'll also try and heal up with the Inquisitor if we can. So a lot of stuff going on that I'm kind of just going to ignore at the moment. We're trying to wait for a few buildings to complete. Trying to get the factory repaired here so that we can go ahead and start working on Cristo de Redentor again. Which is going to be a really useful wonder for us if we're trying to get a religious victory. Not religious victory, cultural victory. Get it right at the moment. It's because I was looking at that apostle as I said it. See, even the city-states are managing to build swordsmen and knights, but city-states don't have the access to the resources. They need to do something like that with the AI as well. So we could get the art museum and the archaeological museum. We definitely want them, but what makes the Cristo de Redentor so great is that the tourism from relics and holy cities is not that great, but it doubles the tourism output of seaside resorts across your civilization. So we just basically want to spam out seaside resorts where we can. Now I was going to build something else. That was it. I was going to get another spy, because I decided that we actually need a spy in our capital city because we keep getting our tech stolen and our production sabotaged. So we might as well just work the production zone, the industrial zone tile. We can't, unless we put two spies here, we can't protect both of them. I'm not too bothered about tech being stolen, to be honest, but I don't want my production to keep getting screwed up, so we'll try and fix that where we can. So you can go ahead and get an... Actually, you go ahead and work on a power plant. We're not going to be able to afford to buy them everywhere. So let's get the production done. And then we can get the rest of those culture buildings or tourism buildings done. Germany is starting to get quite an army down here. I'm hoping that they'll go to war with England, actually. They seem to have forward settled them right there. I'm not too concerned about Germany at the moment. Now, they actually... Oh, success. We managed to steal some gold from Germany. And we can promote our agent. So what promotion opportunities do we have for you? Steel tech, sabotage production, or time to complete missions reduced. We'll take the time to complete missions reduced, because we may be able to get more missions done and therefore get more XP and get better promotions. So we got a fair bit of gold from that as well. So if we can religiously convert you, then we'll actually get what's the word? Envoy. So let's go ahead and, well, we can't really get, let's move you out of there, and then we can go ahead and get a missionary. So a lot of wars being declared over here. So who have we got? Amsterdam's declared war on America. I really do hate this pop-up system. It is absolutely awful. Look, it just does not do what you want it to do. So it looks like America versus Brazil. Okay, let's get all of those pop-ups to go away. That really needs redesigning. Again, it could be done by modders, but why should the modders have to do it? The method they used with the scrolling list in Civilization 5 was perfectly acceptable. Why have we gone backwards? Really isn't needed. So we also want to try and get ourselves a couple more builders out because we want to get some more seaside resorts. We know we can get one over here. So anything that's basically grasslands. Oh, this is interesting. Who does that belong to? That's Greece. So Greece is still at war with England. England have got quite a lot of units down there. You want to give me iron and some gold. I don't really want the iron. Will you swap your salt? No, your salt's the only one you have. Will you give me your... No. What if I don't take the gold? You will actually swap me that for one of your... Now, do we have somewhere to put that? Because that is a relic. I'm going to accept because we should be able to take it. We should be able to put it in the palace. That should work. So we shouldn't have lost it. That should go in the palace and the great work of writing should move out the palace and go somewhere else. Even if it's not, he's lost it anyway, so it's less tourism for him. But we'll check as soon as this is over. Unfortunately, you can't really go out of that screen and then do stuff and come back in again. So if we check our great works... Yeah, we did actually get it. It's in the temple there. Good. So we probably need... We've only got the one temple, really. But that is good. And actually, that will synergize even better now if we get Cristo de Redentor. Because if you remember, the Cristo de Redentor... Tourism output from relics and holy cities is not diminished, so that'll stay nice and high. We still need some housing over here. Right, units needing orders. Let's get some of this sorted out. It's getting a bit of a mess in this city. Let's go ahead and send you to Geneva. And what else have we got here? We have an apostle. Well, we're going to move that missionary out and move the apostle back onto the holy site. And you're going to be going down here to try and convert that city-state. What else do we have? We have our spy. 63% chance now to steal the great work. But I say let's go ahead and try and siphon the funds again. There is a chance we'll get caught, of course, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take. How much does it cost to purchase a factory? Power plant. 1,680. So not an insignificant amount of gold. It's going to take us a fair few more turns or a few deals in order to be able to do that. Oddly enough, Pedro had denounced us and so had Peter, but they were both still willing to trade with us. So it's like the diplomacy with the AI is really strange because they all want to hate you, but they still want stuff from you. Which is something I find really, really strange. I was wondering if I actually had something I could trade with somebody. It would be quite nice if we could actually get the remaining gold that we need. You don't have anything... Oh, we don't have anything that you want, I should say. Be more specific. What about Germany? Do we have anything that you want? No, that's fine. Gorgo. No, we don't have anything that you want. Maybe I just don't have anything spare is the other possibility. Yeah, I probably don't have any spare resources, so we'll have to give up on that idea. I guess we'll just have to wait for that money to come in organically. We're not making a huge amount of money, so it will take a little while, but I'm quite confident that we'll get there eventually. We'll just go ahead and build that power plant here. And it will, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will actually spread to Williamadong. Down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's slightly out of range here. That's an unfortunate place for a barbarian camp to spawn. It's nice and easy for us to deal with it. I'm not too bothered about that, but still. Let's go into Toronto. That gives us the 6. Now, how many would we need to become your suzerain? Only 8, to be honest. So, let's go for 7, and then we can get another one. America's spamming quite a lot of cities out here with the look of things. It's strange. All that time we were looking for another civilization, and England actually started quite close to us, but we never managed to spot them. Here comes more missionaries. Yeah, I have been to war, and everybody else calls me a warmonger, so I can either have everybody else hate me for being a warmonger, or I can have Gorgo hate me for not being a warmonger, so we'll just stick with everyone hating me. I'm actually getting to the point with Civilization 6 at the moment, and don't get me wrong, I am still enjoying playing it, but I am getting to the point with it where I'm actually considering putting it on hiatus, once I've finished the current game, putting it on hiatus until something gets sorted out with the AI. Because at the moment, it is just completely ridiculous. So, each city receives +1 culture for each speciality district it has, which is nice to give us the extra culture. International trade routes, we don't have any. Well, we have like 1 international trade route. So let's go ahead and swap that with +100% tourism from great works of art and artifacts. Our tourism's 110. If we go ahead and change that over. And our tourism's still 110. I'm sure it'll sort itself out eventually. You need to get up there. We need to go and clear this camp out. Choosing a new research. Let's go and work on replaceable parts, because then we can actually get some melee type units if we need them. And is there anything specific that we need in the civics tree? I guess we could go for something like suffrage. Just trying to see what the best mix of policies would be. Probably would be suffrage. So let's go and work into that. We can get a boost for it because we will get some more sewers. Let's send you to Toronto. So we are now your suzerain. Do we have more envoys left? Yes, we do. Let's go to Lisbon, get some more money in those commercial districts. So that'll work out quite nicely, just get rid of all of these notifications and things. Looks like that Inquisitor's still not regaining his health. Those barbarians have been a nuisance to us all. Thank you for your help. What barbarians? I didn't wipe any barbarians out. Not near England, as far as I'm aware. So my apostle is being attacked by... Is that a Greek apostle? It is a Greek apostle. Again, we are on the holy site, so we should automatically heal there. What was that? It's a Great Zimbabwe. It wasn't Cristo de Redentor, so I'm not too fussed. So we can attack you. It says major defeat, actually. What about if I threw... Yeah, the Inquisitor would certainly die. I think we just leave you there, see if he's dumb enough to attack again. Might be, you never know. We could always get another apostle out. No, we can't afford one. We'll just leave you there for the time being. So let's go ahead and see if we can clear out this barbarian camp nice and quick. Again, on to the next turn, because there's not a huge amount to do. We'll probably finish Cristo de Redentor before we have enough money to build the power station, but it's still worth having it anyway. Yeah, he's done exactly what I'd hoped he would. And again, this is an issue that we've seen time and time again from the AI, where they literally just throw units at you stupidly and suicide themselves. Now, he hasn't killed himself off here, but I can certainly kill him on the next turn. There is an Inquisitor coming our way, but the Inquisitors aren't all that powerful. So that should be you finished off. Just to reinforce our religion even further and push some of the Shinto out. So you get a reduction over there. Very good. And now we start working over towards the camp. We'll be able to deal with that lowly little spearman quite easily. So, do we have any archaeological museums? We have at least one. We have two. We probably will want to get some more. So, you're coming over here because you want to get to that city-state. Can we upgrade you, actually? We need Niter, so we need to sort of skip Niter and get the infantry. Then we can upgrade you. But there again, I do want to save that money to get the power plant in the capital if we can. Now we're being denounced by Brazil, so I suppose we're going to get denounced by everybody. Again, they denounce you, and as soon as the denounce expires, they denounce you again. I've only declared war once in this entire game. I've only taken one city in the entire game. But I'm still just being chain denounced by all the AIs. It's like the warmonger penalty never goes away. So you might as well just ignore warmonger penalty. If you're going to get some, warmonger penalty, you might as well get all the warmonger penalty. And just basically go for it, essentially. Because they're always going to hate you, unless you've got someone that particularly likes warmongers. But I do think that it is a very, very strange mechanic that doesn't work the way that it should. Yeah, there we go. It's the same people as every single time the denounce expires. All the same people denounce us in exactly the same order. I mean, it's just so predictable now. What is that, Broadway? Well, we knew that Frederick was working on that. So again, that is not a surprise to us. We managed to steal gold from him again. So we've got another promotion. What promotion options do you have? Steal great works as if 2 more levels experienced. Yes, that's what we were hoping for. So where did you run off to? Oh no, we killed you. So let's get you back on to that so you can heal up. Still got that Colonial War CB on Peter. We should be able to clear this camp in 1 hit and then move into it on the next. Yep, they're all dead. As expected. On to the next turn we go then. 5 more turns we'll get our spy, and we'll put that as a defensive spy in the capital. Because I want to stop production from getting sabotaged. So you're going to come over here, and unfortunately there is that Greek apostle over there. Now we have managed to spread our religion. We did complete the quest. Hopefully beat them to it as well. There's another apostle over here as well. So Greece are really starting to try and... Yeah, they're attacking my missionary now. So Greece are really going hard for a religious victory here, aren't they? I will try and back off with the missionary if possible. Try and keep him alive. It's not my turn. Can't really get out of there, unfortunately. Got an inquisitor there as well. Choose a production. Right, let's go ahead and get that amphitheatre over here. Our spy is going to... Yeah, 90% chance to steal a great work. Yoink. Start working on that one. Do we have another great art slots? We actually don't. We don't have an art museum. Now, the palace, you can put anything in, I believe. Portrait landscape, yeah. So we'll put that in here for now, just to free up a slot for a great work. We've got one for a great work of music. We don't know what it's going to be, but we wanted to make sure that we've got a slot open for it. So you can go and clear that camp. That's 40 more gold. We have enough gold now to go ahead 13 turns to get Crystal de Redentor. If we buy the power plant, that goes down to 12. It's only 1 turn. If we'd have had it at the start, it might have knocked 2 or 3 turns off. But it is going to boost production to this city as well. And there's plenty more things that we can build, so we'll definitely want to get those. Yeah, you are still attacking me, which is annoying. Actually managed to remove my religion, which is quite annoying there. So it looks like we're going to have to get ourselves another apostle over here. So let's start working our way down with you, and then in the city we will purchase ourselves... Can't get another one yet, need 520 to get an apostle. Guess we'll just have to wait a while. So you might as well go back to the city. We're still not going to let them win a religious game. I mean, as long as I keep my inquisitors alive, I can use them to always sort of force the religion out of the city. Should probably try and get another inquisitor or 2. So I haven't really bothered building holy sites and things, simply because I wasn't going for a religious victory. But having the faith to buy great people is actually not a bad idea. So if we get the opportunity later when we run out of things to build, we might want to go for some more holy sites. Let's keep going and trading with London here. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about all of the missionaries, to be honest. It's more all of these apostles. And apostles can attack in the water. I might just let him convert, actually, and then just go and convert them back. It might be the safer option. So let's try and get you back to there. Claim a great person. We can get a great musician. Brilliant. Now, where do we need to send you to? Well, we probably can't deal with you yet. Great musician. So you need to go over here to this amphitheatre. Let's get you moved to that city. Now he's got how many charges? Can't even remember. How many great works of slots do we have? Just the one. So we'll have to try and find another one. Or build somewhere, essentially. But yeah, England and Greece can just continually try and get a religious victory. As long as I don't let them convert enough of my cities, then we should be good. We might go ahead and get a holy site over here, actually, in this city, just so that we can push back a little bit. So we've got our spy. Let's just go ahead and do rocketry for the sake of doing rocketry. Now, we've got everything we can in the theatre square. Could try and get the Bolshoi Theatre. Take quite a long time to build, though, 40 turns. I'm not entirely thrilled by that idea. Another builder would be good. We could go and get that holy site, though. It is only 9 turns. If we put it here, we get 2 faith. So let's go ahead and get a holy site. And you need to be actually in the district. So let's go ahead and do that. And now we're going to have to just sort of get you to sit around and butt scratch for a while. You need to go into the capital. You are going to counter spy the industrial zone as soon as you can. We also need to make sure, that's not gone into the palace by accident. It shouldn't have done because he goes into the tile that you were on when you did it, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and swap you around with that Inquisitor because I kind of like... It's not going to let me do this, is it? It's going to be awkward. I want you to heal up, that's the point. So you just stay there for now. And yeah, if you want to try and flip my cities over... I mean, Bobbyism's already come back down here in Campbelling anyway, so... Not too much of a problem. You can go back to sleep. And on to the next turn. I should have ended the video there again, but once again, I'm that engrossed in the game. This is the thing, even though it does have its problems, it's still fun to play. It's like, even if you're really good at Civilization, whether it's Civilization 4, 5, 6, whatever, you can still play the game on Settler and have fun. It's fun just building stuff. It's like a bit of a sandbox mode. But it is still fun. So let's go ahead and choose our production down here. Let's go ahead and get... Now, did we say we needed the art museum? Yeah, we've got 2 archaeological museums. We need another art museum. So let's go ahead and get an art museum here. We've got a policy slot to fill. We can reduce our unit maintenance by 2 gold per turn now. So that should save us even more money. We don't have that many units, but it saves us a little bit. And again, I can't really do anything with you because I don't have any slots for you, so you're just going to have to go to sleep for the time being. As that's all we can do on this turn, and apparently as well, we've also got some aluminium. I didn't see where that popped up, but we do have some somewhere. But as that is the end of the turn, I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.